On the track now with a qualification attempt at Indianapolis, the number 91 car driven by Scott Brayton, who in 1985 held the one-lap record here. He completed his first lap at 213.716 miles an hour. He is on lap number 2 right now. Of course, there's other motorsports going on in the world at this time. The Formula One are racing in the streets of the picturesque city of Monte Carlo, the Grand Prix of Monaco. And we will have a satellite report on the qualifying there a little later in the day, and a great deal coming up this afternoon on Wide World of Sports. But remember, if it happens here at Indianapolis throughout the afternoon, we will have a report for you. Bobby Unser's Scotty Brayton has completed lap number 2 at 212.359 miles an hour. He's averaging 213 miles an hour, and at the moment, that is good enough to put him on the outside of the front row.
That's right, Paul. And also, Scotty is driving one of the much publicized Buick V6s based on the stock block series. In other words, a pushrod engine. And those engines are given 10 more inches of manifold pressure than the other cars, and they have a very high straightaway speed. For example, Scotty's been running 224 miles an hour as compared to some of the Cosworths at 219 at the end of the back straightaway.
This car is owned by Ron Himmelgarn. The crew chief, though, is Darrell Soppy, who has quite a few IndyCar wins to his credit, is certainly capable of getting this car not only in a great qualifying position, but in a position to run well in the race. He has averaged 212.9 miles an hour, 224 miles an hour as he heads into turn 3, and his third lap was at 212.680 miles an hour. Very consistent speed going in the back.
Well, that shows that he's got it wide open. It isn't variant, so that means that Scotty's got it nailed down. Now, he's run faster in practice, like many of the cars here have here today. But, by the same token, it's a good average so far, and I think he'll be well in the field.
And the fourth lap complete at 211.750 miles an hour for Scotty Brayton. The 4-lap average, 212.6 miles an hour, and that is good enough to put him on the outside of the front row. So Scotty Brayton, for the moment, sits on the front row at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.